I see books in storage at the farmhouse. Or looking for his gi. Books on everything. It's like everything he wanted to, everything he got into. He bought like 20 books and videotapes and DVDs and everything he could to learn on it. I mean, like, seriously immersed himself in the knowledge of the thing, which is both fascinating and frightening. It's a level, at least to me, of obsessive compulsive disorder, which would explain where I got my own obsessive compulsive disorder. That's something that is likely genetic, some way that the brain is wired. I've reined mine in. I should also explain his alcoholism. That pattern of behavior that OCD people get into so easily. That potential. It doesn't mean that everybody who's OCD is, an alcoholic. Sometimes they just, are a rabid hand washer. Book organizer, whatever. She's like, what's the other thing? Everything was in stacks, but she was like, they were like, you could, if you messed with his stacks, you wouldn't know where anything was, but he could tell you where everything was in every stack, even though it wasn't organized in any type of manner that, where anybody could come in off the street and find something, but he could tell you where it was. And that's the way that I am. I mean, it's like I used to joke that I organized vertically. Things would be in a stack, and I could tell you what magazine was in which stack, or which sketch was in which stack, or what book was in what stack. And that's apparently what he did, and that's just so bizarre. Thought I was going to say weird, didn't you? Ha. It's just so weird. Damn. Got it. Outsmarted me that time. But the whole thing makes you a tad bit introspective. At least it does to this writer's mind. Where do we come from? What makes us us? And whether nature or nurture, those are just the building blocks. It's what we do with it. I still believe that it's what we do with it. We are not preordained due to our genetics to, behave in some certain fashion. We still have the ability to control it. At least I would like to think that. I'm going to have to, at some point, get another tape, because I've got about 14 minutes left on this one. Seriously thought about leaving. It's like I don't belong. I'm in this place where it's I don't know who I am here. I don't know where I fit. I'm fine I know the people I'm surrounded by, and I know where I fit there, and I'm fine when I don't know anybody, and I know where I fit there because I'm, you know, out of place. I'm on my own. But when I'm in a place where I'm supposed to fit and don't fit because I don't know anybody, it's this weird mix where it's like, all right, so now what? How do I interact with you? How do I behave? You know, where's my range? There's no comfort level here, but these are people I'm supposed to have a comfort level with because they are, you know, family. But as Shonda has said, and I think as I have said to her before many times, you know, just because they're blood doesn't make them family. Which then begs the question, why am I here? Am I here more to see my sister that I never really knew, that I've always wanted to have the opportunity to? Am I just taking advantage of this situation to, you know, be able to come up here and interact with her? Am I mourning the loss of something that could have been and should have been but never was with my father? But I knew that I had to get in the car and come. That I did know. Couldn't tell you why. Maybe a little bit of all things. I don't have a key. I'm not sure how this door locks. I think I'll head downstairs to the car and pack up my stuff and head downstairs to the car. Because I've got sodas in the car. I've got a Coke in the car that I can have. Because I need caffeine. Just pack up my stuff and go down there just in case I accidentally lock myself out. That way I have everything. I thought about going up to the store, but I'm afraid that, and I think partially because I considered it, I'm afraid that I'll go to the store and Whitney will come back and all my stuff will be packed up and the car will be gone and she'll freak out. Suppose that's what leaving notes is for. I can't call her. I don't want to interrupt her in her test. See, my brain isn't working. I didn't even think about leaving a note. So I'm at the funeral home. I've been inside to see him. It's very surreal. Very much so. Cigarette? One of his friends